Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I will be unboxing another new Daron release, which is the Daron/Welly UPS MD11 single plane. So this was another new release that Daron came out with a couple months ago. This is another model that was made by Welly and was distributed by Daron. I believe this is the fifth model that is kind of a Welly Daron model. The first two were the original British Airways and Air France Concorde models, and then there were the two 777Xs in the House Livery and the Emirates models. So this is the fifth Daron/Welly model that was made, and I'm not really big into collecting the Welly models, but I did want to get this model because it is not very common that Daron has never actually made any tri-jets before. Welly has made a few MD11s in the past, but most of those are relatively rare, so I think it was really cool that they actually decided to work with Daron and decided to make a UPS MD11 model. Considering that I do see these planes parked at Charlotte whenever I go there for plane spotting, I think it's really cool that they made a UPS model of the MD11. So, starting off with a review of the box. So up at the top, there is the UPS logo and the nice UPS yellow coloring, and then die-cast metal displayed on the top and kind of the front side, as well as the UPS logo again. And the whole box is in the brown UPS color. And then there is the Daron logo down at the bottom with the warning label. And there is kind of like this cool fade going on between the yellow and the brown, in between the clear plastic covering on it. And then on the side, there's the UPS logo and the die-cast metal displayed again. And then I do really like this, the box art design on the back as well, with the MD11 aircraft, and then the kind of snowy mountains with, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a sunset or the moon, and then there's the night sky. I think that's a really cool box art image, and it was really nicely detailed. And then there's the UPS logo again at the top, the die-cast metal, authentic details, and plastic parts. And then the official license staff Daron logo and the Welly logo down at the bottom as well. And pretty much all the other stuff that is usually on the boxes of the aircraft. So overall is a relatively simple box art design and is very similar to the UPS 747 box. This is the fifth Daron UPS model that was made, with the first one being the 747 with stickers in the older livery with the synchronizing the world of commerce on it, and then there is the painted version of that, and then the newer version that just says worldwide services on it, pretty much like this aircraft, with the sticker on the tail. And then there's the newest one, which is fully painted and no longer has a tail sticker. So technically, I guess I do have all five of the UPS models now. I have the full fleet until until they might make a new one. I think it would be really cool if Daron and Welly got together and made like another model similar to the MD11, like maybe a 757 model or an A300. I think those would be pretty cool, or a 767 model would be pretty cool actually. But yeah, so like usual, I will pause the video real quick and take out the plane. So here is the UPS MD11 Welly model. So starting off with the review of the front of the plane. So up at the front are the MD11 cockpit windows with the first cabin door on the right and left side. And then on the left side, there is the cargo door, the main cargo door that is outlining the world and worldwide services. And then there is the worldwide services on both sides of the aircraft. And then on the right side, there is the cargo door on the bottom part of the undercarriage, close to the cockpit. And then the second cargo door below worldwide and the worldwide services on the right side as well. And then there is the second cabin door, and then the last cargo door towards the rear of the aircraft. And then I think these are the emergency windows that are usually would be on the main part of the aircraft. I do think it would have been a really nice design to this model if they kind of painted on the filled in cabin windows like what are usually on most of the other cargo MD11 aircraft. Pretty much with the filled in windows that would be displayed throughout the aircraft from when the planes were originally made, and they were made for passenger services and then converted into freighters. So I do think it would have been a great design, but still is a pretty nicely detailed model. And then with on the left side, there is the second cabin door, and then there's a very small kind of cargo door towards the rear. And then there is the real registration number, which is N281UP, or basically just N281 up for UPS. And then there is the yellow stripe that goes from part of the midpoint of the top of the fuselage to the rear with the brown UPS coloring. And then on the tail, there is the third engine, and then of course, the UPS brown coloring on the side as well, and then the UPS logo up at the top. So I do think it's pretty cool how the Welly models have the designs into the tail of like the flaps and stuff. I do think that was a pretty nice design, and it is a relatively simple model, and of course the landing gear on the Welly models are even less realistic than the real-time models, but it's another one of the nice features, part of the toy features of the Welly models, but still is a nice collector's item. And if you're looking to have a smaller MD11 for an airport, then this would definitely be a nice addition to that. Overall, this is a really nice Welly model, relatively simple with the UPS livery design, but I'm really glad that Welly and Daron decided to make this model, considering that there are not a lot of MD11s that are made, or MD11 models that are made. So, with that being said, thank you for watching, and I highly suggest getting this model if you have not yet, because it actually is a really nice model, and I'm not sure how long it will be produced for. I'm hoping it will be made for a couple years, so that way it's not only made for like a year and then discontinued like the Sun Country place it was. But yeah, so if you have not gotten this model yet, I highly suggest that you get one. They're not too expensive either. They're on the relatively cheap side, even for the real-time models. So you can find them on pretty much any website that sells the Daron models or the real-time models. I'm pretty sure I got this one off of Amazon a couple months ago. So well, thank you all for watching, and remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.